Ahead on KVAL News at 11, a man lost his life tonight after two semi-trucks crashed on Highway 58 near Dexter. Plus, the details are out. EPD released the police report today from the Jeremiah Masoli theft case. And
in fact, you know what? I'm going to be doing it anyways. I might as well try and get paid for it.
He's one of 600 and he made the next cut. You might see more of this guy on TV.
First, fair, accurate. KVAL News starts right now.
Good evening, I'm Danae D'Arcy. Thanks for joining us. First at 11, remember the Chinese student shocked by a Eugene police officer in his own apartment? Well, he plans to sue the city and filed official documents today. The 19-year-old student's attorney filed the notice that he plans a lawsuit. His roommate is also going to sue. The two believe their civil rights were violated. This is taser camera video of the incident. You may remember they just moved here from China, didn't speak English very well, and were sleeping when police entered their apartment. Officer Judd Warden believed the two were trespassing, arrested the first student and tasered the other one. The notice for one student alleges officers went into the apartment, quote, without a warrant, shot him with a taser, handcuffed him, and detained him in violation of his civil rights. Eugene police told us Chief Kearns is out of town and probably won't comment on pending legislation. Kearns found the officers' actions to be within department policy. One man is dead tonight after a head-on collision between two semi-trucks. The crash happened just after 5 this evening on Highway 58 east of Dexter. The semi-truck traveling west slammed into a truck in the eastbound lane and flipped over. Police say one of the occupants in the overturned truck died, while the other was airlifted to the hospital.
The semi-truck that overturned lost its complete load, and that's all over the highway on the opposite side of the trucks. It's going to take a little while to clean that up. BODOT showed up with a loader to help us get that stuff off the highway.
The driver in the eastbound truck suffered minor injuries. The highway is still closed at this time as police continue their investigation. There was another deadly accident near Baker City. This happened today on Highway 7, north of Phillips Reservoir near Sumter. 4 teenagers were returning from a spring break trip. Police believe the 16-year-old driver went off the road, overcorrected, and flipped the vehicle. One of the teens died. All 4 were ejected from the vehicle, and at least 2 of them were not wearing seatbelts. A Roseburg man faced charges today for murdering one man and attempting to kill 2 others. 24-year-old Jonathan Crawford is a suspect in the April 2004 shooting death of Matthew Peach. Peach was shot and died at Stewart Park in Roseburg. Now, according to the News Review, Roseburg police don't think Crawford shot Peach, but that he led the shooter, Eugene resident Jesus Chavez, to the park to settle a dispute. Chavez was charged directly after the shooting and pleaded guilty to murder and attempted murder. He is serving 40 years to life in prison. The Eugene Police Department released documents today on the Jeremiah Masoli burglary that happened in January. The report is 52 pages long and includes the original complaint from the frat house and dozens of follow-up interviews by detectives. Detectives interviewed Masoli the day after the theft and also spoke with football coach Chip Kelly. You can read the full report for yourself on our website, KVAL.com. Wet and rainy today in the valley, so what's in store for the weekend? KVAL's Lauren Allison has your wake-up weather.
Yep, it definitely was a wet and rainy day today for sure. Let's take a look at our Doppler radar in terms of what we saw in those spring showers. Mostly in the early part of the day, we also saw some in the late afternoon, but right now we're sitting dry under just partly cloudy conditions. In terms of rainfall totals, what we saw just under ½ of an inch in Newport, over ¼ of an inch for Roseburg and Portland, and we saw just above ½ an inch here in Lane County. Right now, current conditions, we're sitting at 46 degrees, 48 for both Salem and Portland. What to expect tomorrow? Well, waking up to partly cloudy conditions by noon, 57 and 65 degrees, and mostly sunny skies in the afternoon. We'll have the rest of your detailed forecast in a few minutes.
Thank you, Lauren. Well, your calls helped catch a reckless driver near Eugene this morning. Oregon State Police say several drivers called 911 to report a man speeding on I-5 and passing other drivers on the shoulder. Police say he was going at least 100 miles per hour when they caught up with him. The driver is 52-year-old Dean Stanley Cole from Beaverton. He was booked for reckless driving. A Corvallis man is competing on a reality TV show for a job as the host of an outdoor program. KVAL's David Walker caught up with him today. That's new tonight.
Hey, let's have a reality show. Let's get people to do activities in the Northwest, and let's put them all together, and let's have some contests and challenges, and let's pick a host from somebody local.
Cameron Carpenter saw an ad looking for contestants for a reality TV show. Wanted adventure host.
When the opportunity came up and I saw that, hey, you know what, this could be a real cool thing. The Northwest has so much to do and there's so much adventure out there. I thought, you know what, I'm going to be doing it anyways. I might as well try and get paid for it.
From about 600 applicants, Cameron made the final 12.
They were wanting people that were very competitive, and they were wanting people that had experience doing a lot of these outdoor activities.
And Cameron is all about outdoor activities and adventure. After spending years in the saddle as a pro rodeo cowboy, he moved from 4 legs to 2 wheels.
Then from the motocross, I went to racing super bikes, and so I raced those for a little bit. During the middle of all that, I got into riding bicycles a lot. So I started doing some 100-mile bicycle events. Then that was the lead up to doing triathlons.
The show is still airing, so he can't talk about how it all ends, but it sounds like he's been bitten by the TV bug.
That ultimately, yeah, deep down, I hope somebody somewhere sees this and says, hey, you know what? That guy's got something cool to offer. Let's give him a call.
Meantime, Cameron is shopping for more outdoor gear, hoping to use his active lifestyle and goals, like climbing Mount Everest in a few years, to start a nonprofit program to help kids.
And I want to use those as a tool to collect pledges from businesses that need to make charitable contributions to local organizations, and use that money to not only help kids, but also motivate them.
In Corvallis, David Walker, KVAL News.
The reality show featuring Cameron Carpenter airs Monday nights on Comcast Sportsnet Northwest. Well, with springtime comes spring cleaning and even a spring makeover for your home. I'll tell you how to do it for less. I'm saving you money tonight. How can you make a big impact on spring cleaning this year without spending much money? There's some interesting products on the market that can help you save, but you don't necessarily have to spend money to get the job done. If you do have a little bit of extra cash, you can try this battery-powered scrubbing bubbles product. It's new, and get this, it squirts out just what you need to do the job without using too much product. It's battery operated, and that will make the products last longer. Also, do you have a home air cleaner? Shop around to find the best price on this one, but it could cut down the dust in your home up to 50%. That'll save you money on cleaning as well. And another way to do spring cleaning, donate. Here's Colleen Burns with more.
You're going to help out other people that might be needier than yourself. Go through your closets, get rid of those items you're no longer using, go through your drawers. It's less to clean, you'll feel good about yourself, and it's just a great way to start the spring. Now, by Arm & Hammer.
And here's a way to save some money on laundry. With spring cleaning, you know, maybe you want to do the curtains and all the bedding, so try gel detergent. You don't have to use as much product, and that can cost you less when stocking up in the future.
You're watching KVAL News, honored with the Best Newscast Award by the Associated Press.
Covering the nation tonight, a fiery head-on collision killed 11 people in central Kentucky this morning. Now, officials say a semi-trailer crossed the median on the interstate and crashed into a van. The semi then hit a rock wall and burst into flames, killing the driver. The large van was carrying 12 people, including children. Officials believe the driver of the semi fell asleep behind the wheel. Well, this dog seems to have quite a bone to pick with police. Check out the new footage from a story we aired last week. A police officer in Tennessee was looking for speeders when Winston the bulldog decided he'd seen enough. He chewed off the bumper and 2 tires. Winston now has 6 months to shape up. A judge warned his owners that he will need obedience training and is required to have a tag that says he's dangerous. In the 80s, it seemed all police officers had a mustache. Well, some officers in Iowa are bringing back the golden days. 40 officers are competing in what they call a Dash for the Stash, a fundraiser for charity. They're trying to see who can grow the best mustache. Police will donate all the money to the Special Olympics.
Mustaches are always in style.
You should grow one.
I've tried before. It's not a good look.
No, you think? No. Well, Nick Krupke's here with sports. Let the real test begin for the Diamond Ducks.
Very, very good the second season, but so far just non-conference games. Now they're on the road in the Pac-10, and everybody in the Pac-10 is good. They've learned that last year. They found out tonight again. Highlights from Tucson and from Corvallis, and we come back.